Well, the economic impact of Oklahoma's 38 federally recognized tribes equals $10.8 billion. That according to the Stephen A.G. Economic Research and Policy Institute at Oklahoma City University. But that does come at a cost to school districts that sit on untaxed Indian land. Since 1950, Congress has provided financial assistance to these local school districts, but in recent years, that money, called federal impact aid, has been reduced. Joining me now is our Courtney May.
School districts serving children on tribal land have long depended on help from the federal government to make up for revenue lost from local property taxes. We traveled to Sallisaw, Oklahoma to see the challenges one such district faces.
In the eastern part of the state, near the Arkansas River, Sallisaw, Oklahoma is rich in Native American culture. Yet the school district here faces a challenge because tribal land is exempt from property taxes.
Our local property values or local contribution to support education is lower than most schools, therefore we're more dependent on state aid.
Scott Farmer is the superintendent at Sallisaw Public Schools, and with a significant amount of the Sallisaw School District being in tribal land, they've had to rely on community support through bonds to pay for school maintenance and upgrades.
For every student that's in a school district, there's $45,000 of taxable tax base from local revenue to support that kid. Sallisaw is a little different. Our per capita valuation is around $23,000, so we're well under the state average.
And Oklahoma Congressman Mark Wayne Mullen says rural school districts especially are being affected by the lack of funding going into education, causing school administration in some districts to fill multiple roles.
They've lost funding, and so they're cutting back by all the administrators now are doing the substitute teaching.
And Mullen says financial struggles lead to educational struggles.
That quality goes down, and it can create more of a distraction than an opportunity in an environment that's conducive to the kids to absorbing that lesson that they're going to be getting taught that day.
When impact aid is granted to a school district, the funding is used for what that particular school needs at that time.
We get to make the decision at a local level on how are we going to allocate those dollars. Is this the year that we need it for textbook, or the year that we need to buy a school bus or resurface parking lots? So there is an element of flexibility with impact aid dollars that we are grateful for.
And for Sallisaw, educational advancement would not be possible without the financial help from impact aid.
We are definitely going to become more and more dependent on getting reimbursed for federal activity.
So Courtney, are other schools relying on this impact aid here in Oklahoma?
Yes, they are. Anywhere where there's large amounts of federal property. So the Tinker Air Force Base in Oklahoma City, the Army Ammunition Plant in McAllister, Fort Sill and Lawton, all of these school districts are affected by this tax-exempt land.
All right. Thank you so much, Courtney.
You're welcome, Rob.